What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Presley, and I'm working to be a full-time missionary in the Dominican Republic. We just got finished with a very dirty job. We just poured a bunch of concrete for a floor right here. This week I am with a team from Great Lakes Christian College. We are on a church planting team, so I'm going to show you guys a little bit about what church planting does and how we do it, why we do it, and the impact that we have doing church planting. There are many different ways that our church planting teams come down and help us here in the Dominican Republic. One of those ways is that we pour concrete floors for people in communities who need it, primarily in communities where we already have a local leader who's kind of leading the charge for the church in that community. He's a person of peace who knows a lot of different people, who is able to tell us what the needs of that community are, and then we're able to come in and create excitement and pour floors for that community, for that person. Before pouring the floor, we have to tie the rebar in order to strengthen that concrete once it is poured. It's a pretty vital and important piece of the puzzle when pouring a floor. Secondly, we start mixing the concrete in a drum with water, sand, gravel, and then once that is completely mixed up, which as you can see the team is working really hard and everyone's very active and working, which is something we always love to be able to see. We pour that concrete into a wheelbarrow, and then the concrete is moved into buckets, and a bucket brigade is created. And bucket brigades are always very interesting because you never know where you're going to have to go, up or down, or is it on level ground. A bucket brigade is very effective though. It gets the concrete in and out very quickly and with very minimal effort. One of the problems though with the bucket brigade is that you have buckets being passed in with concrete and then buckets that need to be passed out that are empty. And so there's always kind of a weird moment where you're like, oh, I got an empty bucket and a full bucket, and you gotta kind of cross arms. But as you can see here, they are passing it through the window and have almost a secondary line going, which is something that really works really well. We always have locals who are there able to pour the concrete and level the concrete to make it look as nice as possible for that new family who's gonna be moving into this space. What's up, guys?
Hey.
What up?
So we're in the middle of painting this house. Who am I with?
Austin.
Austin,
Maddie.
Maddie, and these guys are from Great Lakes Christian College.
Yes, we are.
What do you guys study?
I'm studying pastoral ministry.
Pastoral ministry.
I'm studying early childhood education.
Sweet. Yeah, so here at church planting, we do a lot of painting, a lot of concrete like we did earlier.
Yeah.
So painting this house, what is this color?
Got a nice little
and
yellow,
cheese
Golden kind of
nacho
mustard.
cheesy.
Great. Well, thank you guys.
Yeah.
It's looking great.
Mm-hmm.
Every team has a media person. Our media person is Naudi.
Hey.
Naudi doesn't know a whole lot of English, and I don't know a whole lot of Spanish, but we do kind of work together to understand each other in some way. More me in Spanish than him in English, that's for sure. But here's the kicker. His wife is an English teacher. Naudi does a good job taking pictures for us. We're currently at Central Church doing some more construction. The top of the Central Church, they are trying to create some more office space as well as some more... Oh, here comes water. Office space and classrooms for children who have Sunday school. So we're helping to build that expansion here. We're trying to empower the local leaders to build in their own community, to build the church. Today we worked on the Central Church, the church that really where Go all began. Our church planting teams generally do a whole lot of service. So they'll paint people's houses, they will pour concrete floors, they will help move materials, and usually it's in an area where our local leaders see a need. They point out certain people in a community who we can help. Maybe those people are going to turn into local leaders themselves, or maybe it's just a family who is in need and needs the extra help. Naomi and I are back on the work site. We are here painting another house.
Today painting house in, I think, Don Pedro.
Don Pedro. Sí.
With Jacob. Now Jacob is the boss.
That's right, I'm the boss.
Hi, Jacob video. And now I think I'm famous. I said hi my mom, my brother, my father. Thank you.
Today we are in a community called Don Pedro, which is actually a main road that leads to a lot of different places here in Santiago. But we are in this community. We have a local leader here. His name is Pablo, and he actually is one of the leaders of our prison ministry. But he knew this community, and he knows the people, and he knew that this woman really needed her house to be painted. And we're happy to come and to help him, and so happy that he's able to engage in this mission with us. I'm with Greg. Greg is in charge of admissions at Great Lakes Christian College. Yes. Is that correct?
I am.
Okay. So Greg is helping us out here paint this house blue. So Greg did almost all of this, but he has a few students who helped him. But I think a big important part of why we have teams come down is because they create excitement in a community. So whether we go pour a floor or we paint a house, people start asking questions like, why are these people doing this? Why are Americans here? And then that really opens the opportunity for our local leaders to come and to say, hey, this is what we're doing, this is why we're doing it, and we want to show the love of Jesus to you.
Exactly. That's why we're here.
And so Greg is a part of that, and it's all about the local leaders and what they're able to do in the community. We're happy to help.
That is for sure.
Yeah. When you're church planting here in the Dominican Republic or anywhere in the world, local leaders are a must. Local leaders know the community, they know the people, and they're going to know how to reach them better than anyone else could. At Go Ministries, when we go into a community, we're looking for people who are fat. Now, I know that sounds wrong, but what I'm talking about is people who are faithful, available, and who are teachable. Those are the people that we look for to be our local leaders in communities where they can make a difference. The heartbeat of Go Ministries is the local leader. They make all the difference. The first day with this team, we went to a Haitian community. The Haitian pastor and his apprentices were serving with us as we were working in that community, as we were pouring the concrete floor, and as we were painting. That pastor chose that house, chose that family, because he saw a need there that we could meet. Sometimes church planting looks like this. Sometimes church planting looks like we're just playing with kids. We go out into a community and we play games with them and love on them, do a VBS class. And we'll do this for hours. Throw frisbee, we'll play basketball, we'll play soccer. Everything kids love doing, we try and have fun doing. Play with chalk, make bracelets. This is a way for us to connect with the kids in the community, but also to allow the pastor to connect with the kids in the community. And when he's able to connect with the kids in the community, he's able to connect to the families in this community. And when the pastor's able to connect with the family, he's able to really be a part of their lives. When he starts to get involved in their lives, he can start to help their needs. And they start coming to church, they start having friendships with him. And that's how this makes an impact. These type of events give the local leader the opportunity to connect with families and connect with kids in the community and to create a relationship with them. And so that when he invites them to church or invites them to come to a Bible study, that ask ask isn't abnormal. That ask is just like, hey, I want to be your friend. I want to help you. I want to serve a need. And that gives them the opportunity to do so. Creating that connection and creating that relationship is really important. We're in Alto de Jaque, a place that might be really familiar to a lot of you. We came here a bunch of times last year, and it's in several videos. There's Marianne.
Hello.
Marianne is from home, kind of. There's Danny. He's one of our local leaders here.
Yeah,
Yeah. So what do you do, Danny?
I'm great. I'm here as go sport leader here with my wife and the other staff. So we have some basketball player,
Basketball, volleyball,
baseball, and soccer.
baseball, and soccer.
Yes.
So doing these events, like playing with the kids, or doing a VBS, that really helps you to
Yeah.
connect with the people.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So every day, some children coming for practice and BBS too, and with the practice finish, we read the Bible for 5 minutes. Like devotional.
Uh-huh.
Guys, good.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're able to be a part of that. With all that being said, our church planting teams, they play a big part in what we do here at Go Ministries. They bring excitement, they bring passion, and they bring curiosity to communities where our local leaders can connect with the families, connect with the community, connect with the culture, and make a difference for Christ. The teams meet a need in a community, and the pastor is able to take full advantage of that. Not only do we do service projects of pouring concrete floors or painting people's houses, but we also go and we play with kids and we do VBS classes, which brings a connection to the kids in the community, which in time brings a connection to the parents in that community. The last community that we went into with this team from Great Lakes Christian College is called Alto de Jaque, and it's a community that Go has been working in for quite a long time, and the pastor there, his name's Javier, and he has several apprentices under him. But he's gone into that community and he's really embraced the children in that community, and they've started sports ministry in that area. Whenever Americans show up, these kids are ready to play. They are ready to be embraced, to hug you, to play games with you. These kids are they're down for it, they're ready. And that's the connection that's been built over time, allowing Javier to have a real connection with these children through sports ministry, but also through the service and through the field days and through the VBS classes that teams have come and done with them. And normally that would be the end of the video, but luckily for me and for IG, the Dominican Republic just received its first disc golf course in Santiago, and we went there and we played with GLCC, and me and IG have went and played a few times other than with them, and it's just been awesome to be able to enjoy this pastime here in the Dominican Republic. When I first came down here, I thought I'd never be able to play because there was no courses, but here one is.